This video is long, I agree. See the description below for clickable timestamps. Skip to the stuff you want. If you're interested in cryptocurrency, you've probably heard of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the big original crypto, the granddaddy, big boy, computer, Midas, cryptocurrency, Dumbledore, sexy crypto. Bitcoin is a decentralized payment network that no one entity or company controls that anyone can use to send and store value. Storing value is kind of a weird concept, but it's something that we're all familiar with and that people have done for many years. I mean, most commonly it's done by taking your cash and putting it in a savings account. Or you could buy a house and put your money into the house. Not like a house made of money, because a wolf would blow that house down, but like the value of the money in the house. You could buy gold. That's another way to store value, because gold is shiny and people love it, and people have been huge fans of gold for like ever. Some people store value with collectibles, things like cars or stamps or skeletons. I don't know. I don't collect skeletons. I don't know. I'm not saying I have skeletons in my closet. Why would I be alluding to the fact that I've murdered multiple people? Bitcoin is thought to be one of the best ways to store value. One reason why? It's not physical. The problem with most types of property is you have to physically possess them. They gotta hold it, it's horrible. And with a bigger thing, like a house, transferring ownership is complicated. And it involves middlemen. Plus, you can't transfer part of your ownership. Like, say you just want like a hamburger, right? What are you supposed to be like, hey dude, you want the door to my kid's room? Cause I'm hungry. Another reason people love Bitcoin. The government can, and does, print all the money that it wants, and no one can make more Bitcoin. No one, not even David Blaine. Editor, can you fact check that? Because he's getting more powerful. Many people love Bitcoin, and most people think it will reign as the #1 cryptocurrency far into the future. By very merit of its first mover status, Bitcoin isn't great for everything. One BTC weakness, it's slow. On average, it takes around 20 minutes to send Bitcoin. Bitcoin can also cost a lot to send.
One site reports over $3 per transaction.
What is Bitcoin? An ATM at a casino? This is crazy. Bitcoin fulfills the primary benefit of cryptocurrency, which is storing value digitally under no one's control but your own. What if cryptocurrencies are good for other things? Other things like smart contracts. That ain't Bitcoin's bag. A 2018 Forbes article says, Bitcoin supports smart contracts, but one must know opcode programming to use it. This makes smart contract usage in Bitcoin very limited. So what exactly is a smart contract? I'll let the inventor of Ethereum speak for it. A mechanism involving digital assets and two or more parties, and assets are automatically redistributed among those parties, based on certain data that is not known at the time the contract is initiated. Here's an example. I bet you 1 Ether that in zip code 11221, it will rain tomorrow. You agree. That's a contract. Without the smart part, what are we looking at, bro? Someone to hold on to the money and make sure the winner of the bet gets paid. Exhausting, expensive, icky. With a smart contract, a bet like this can be implemented on a blockchain. The contract is programmatic, and the execution just needs one thing: the data, whether or not it rained. Cryptocurrency folks call the sources of such data oracles. That's fun. Smart contracts promise an escape from lawyers, an escape from high costs, and in short, a better way of doing things. More smart contract benefits? They're fast. They're paper-free. Let's start with EOS. EOS is the newest of the three.
It was released in June of 2018.
Its creator has also made other notable cryptos before. Dan Larimer is cited as the man behind BitShares and Steam. That doesn't make me feel inadequate at all. I mean, in 2018, I was fired from 3 jobs. So EOS is a delegated proof-of-stake blockchain. So one can earn EOS just by holding EOS, kind of. The delegated aspect means that only block producers can reap these rewards. So one can earn 1.76% per year, but you'll need 2.8 million EOS to do so. The makers of EOS claim that it, quote, has since been widely recognized as the first performant blockchain platform for businesses across the world. One cool EOS perk? Developers can code in the language of their choice. EOS is flexible in terms of its coding language, and it also offers a robust set of tools. EOS supports all of the required core functionality to allow businesses and individuals to create blockchain-based applications. It works in a way similar to Apple's App Store. EOS is a horse with a built-in saddle. It's a duck with a bread backpack. What? Why does this matter? When devs build an app, they don't want to have to custom build things that have already been made by a million people, like an account recovery system. EOS solves this problem by including these things out of the box. Recovery for stolen accounts is baked into the system as well. Another out-of-the-box feature? Analytics. Let's talk about speed. Cointelegraph reports that developers frequently overestimate TPS.
TPS equals transactions per second.
They place EOS TPS at around 50 per second. Exodus.io cites a Reddit comment which says that NEO is around 33 TPS. Meantime, Ethereum is agreed to be about 15 TPS. So EOS is the winner in this regard, but it's not necessarily a blowout. Like most big cryptocurrencies, the EOS protocol has not been hacked, though some of its dApps have suffered from vulnerabilities. In 2018, EOS dApps lost over $1 million to hackers. EOS has also been subject to exchange hacks, but this is pretty common and doesn't show any problems with the protocol itself. In terms of security, EOS and NEO stack up evenly, with Ethereum being the clear loser, which we'll cover in the Ethereum section of the video. EOS began as an ICO in 2017, raising a record-breaking $4 billion. This took place over a year, and during that time, many exchanges listed EOS, meaning that the market was able to determine the price.
EOS has been criticized, however, as its model leans on a small number, under 50, of block producers. Some in the crypto community find this to be overly centralized.
Less nodes means things can happen faster. That's a Benny.
Let's talk price. For the year to date to September 19, 2020, EOS is up 4%, Ethereum up 192%, and NEO up 187%. And over the last 2 years, EOS is down 55%, Ethereum up 56%, and NEO up 30%.
In terms of viability and sentiment, it's no surprise then that EOS holders aren't exactly thrilled. Here's the top Reddit post for the month preceding August 20th on the EOS subreddit. The EOS mainnet surpassed 2 million accounts today, and no Fs were given. The second most upvoted post reads, I am an ICO investor and incredibly pissed at what was a clear money grab from Block 1 and their scamming founders. Personally, I've sold out of this project. One crypto-famous Twitter user even snorted, LOL, remember EOS? Still, we should be careful to write EOS off. It retains a formidable spot on CoinMarketCap.com. And EOS's dApps are active. 4 of the most active blockchain games in all of crypto are on EOS. That's impressive. And an EOS dApp has become the #1 social dApp. In terms of dApp usage, it appears EOS is catching up to Ethereum. And just look at that transaction account. There's a lot of activity on the EOS blockchain. These are all good signs. Though in terms of smart contracts, there's over 10 times as many on Ethereum's blockchain. So while EOS may not have the best sentiment and price history at the current time, some people might choose to cite Warren Buffett in a time like this. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So EOS may not be at the strongest point that it's ever been, but it has serious perks. EOS is a very compelling smart contract platform. Let's talk now about NEO. NEO began as Ant Shares in 2014. In 2017, it rebranded as NEO. It's frequently referred to as China's Ethereum. Unlike Ethereum, and in a much more accessible fashion than EOS, NEO is a proof-of-stake cryptocurrency. Holders of NEO accrue gas, a token that can be independently traded on some exchanges. You get more crypto just for having NEO. The annual reward is 1.4%, and that's for anybody and everybody. Like EOS, NEO supports dApps, but unlike EOS, they don't appear to have similar usage. Exodus.io backs this up, saying, quote, NEO dApps have very few users and transaction volume. Like EOS, NEO also supports writing smart contracts in a variety of languages. This is both an advantage they share over Ethereum. It's a toss-up between NEO and EOS in this regard. Another NEO perk, especially versus Ethereum, NEO's official docs claim, most user interaction with the network and smart contracts will be free. As said in the EOS section, in terms of speed and transactions per second, EOS and NEO are roughly comparable, and they're both faster than Ethereum. In terms of security, it appears that NEO's wallets have been compromised. Shockingly though, I was unable to find even one exchange hack that said NEO was stolen. Again here, EOS and NEO are roughly neck and neck, maybe a slight edge to NEO. Either way, they both totally kill Ethereum because, well, Ethereum was massively hacked. In terms of NEO's distribution, 100 million NEO were originally created, with 50 million locked into a smart contract used by the dev team to fulfill long-term NEO goals. NEO got a lot of hype from the get-go. Its inception made headlines. Cointelegraph reports. The project was backed by such big names as Microsoft and Alibaba. 100 million NEO exist, and 70 million are in circulation. In terms of price history, NEO makes for a strong second place. NEO's performance price-wise is better than EOS. It remains to be seen how NEO will progress into the future, but its price performance is solid, and it's an older coin that's stuck around for a long time. It still holds a solid top 20 spot on CoinMarketCap.com. So, NEO is a promising coin with really cool features. I mean, I can't really understate the fact that it has working proof of stake. Ethereum doesn't. It also boasts a promising, flexible platform. NEO remains an interesting contender, but it will need to show growth and use to compete in the medium and long term. Finally, let's discuss Ethereum. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency on the market. In fact, if you added both of their market caps together, it's roughly 1/10 Ethereum's. Unlike EOS and NEO, Ethereum is a proof of work blockchain, just like Bitcoin. This means that one does not accrue additional Ether just for holding. But that's not really true about EOS for most of us. That said, and this is exciting, Ethereum is slowly transitioning to a proof of stake blockchain. This will happen as soon as Ethereum 2.0 is launched. Unfortunately, it has suffered a few delays. Still, recent articles suggest that the progress has been slow, but steady. Throughout the vid, we've referred to Ethereum as having the worst security. Here's why. Ethereum took decentralized to the next level. Its funding mechanism is actually implemented on the Ethereum blockchain as a smart contract. The mechanism and entity is known as the DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. It funds Ethereum projects and development. So here's the kicker. In 2016, it was hacked. Like seriously, Oceans freaking 11, 12, and 13 hacked. Some 3.6 million Ether were stolen due to a flaw in the smart contract system. The Ethereum community was put between a rock and a hard place. Revert the blockchain or continue on and live with the hack. Fortunately, they did have time. The way this was set up in the DAO, they had about 27 days. So basically picture that one movie with James Franco and he gets his legs stuck in the rock. This was like that, but for cryptocurrency. Part of the community decided to revert the blockchain. Another part of the community decided not to. This disagreement forms the basis of Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Ethereum is the people who said, look, we got hacked, let's revert. And Ethereum Classic people maintain, hey, code is law, so we're just gonna stick with how it was. Despite this, Ethereum is doing really well. While Ethereum is the slowest of the three blockchains discussed, given Ethereum's market dominance and its popularity and the use of its dApps, it appears that, well, things aren't exactly slowing down. If we want to get up to a real level of transactions per second, like Visa level, that's a lot. Ethereum's much larger network and community support and developer support will help it get to that place sooner than cryptocurrencies that have, well, less of that. Ethereum's distribution was funded through a crowd sale. Ether was sold for Bitcoin. About 13% of the circulating supply was sold, raising about $18 million. Ethereum may currently lack proof of stake, but it provides the most robust and used platform for cryptocurrencies and advanced use cases, like smart contracts. The numbers bear this out. Ethereum is like a cryptocurrency mothership. It serves as a platform for over 250,000 different cryptocurrencies, including 47 of the top 100. That's really impressive, and you cannot say the same thing about even Bitcoin.
5 of the top 10 dApps on stateofthedapps.com are Ethereum dApps.
Ethereum is also the most active smart contract platform. Tron ranks second with EOS, Tezos, and Cardano coming in third, fourth, and fifth, respectively. Ethereum also has the best price history. In terms of price, Ethereum remains second to only one, Bitcoin. It provides a robust and highly utilized platform for smart contracts, dApps, and other programmable money. Whose shirt I'm wearing, Ethereum is being tweeted about over 1,000 times more than EOS and NEO. That's a lot of tweets. Some might say Ethereum is Bitcoin 2.0. Not me. That's not what I believe, but some people do say it. So who wins? We can't tell you because that's investment advice. But all in all, each coin has their individual strengths and weaknesses. It depends on your beliefs about which aspects of these cryptocurrencies is most compelling. EOS could be seen as the undervalued underdog that a lot of people are using in terms of dApps. And NEO is impressive because it has proof of stake. And Ethereum is impressive because it has high dApp utilization and it's the most robust smart contract platform and it has a lot of community support. But you could also say, well, maybe it's overvalued. Everyone's talking about it. These are all things to consider and we urge you to do your own research. But one strength all these cryptos share is that